Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. I don't know if I should put it over here. Should I put it over here? Nah. I'm gonna put it over here. Ooh, excuse me. I'm on my face. I don't know. Put it right here. I'm on here. I'm late. I already know I'm late. Technically, it's the next day, honey. So technically, I don't gotta go live. Or I might go live. I might end up going live later on, but I don't know. But tonight, you guys, for the people that's coming in, I'm just talking to you guys. I'm gonna be yapping with you guys. Before we start the live, I want to let everyone know that I didn't post as many today because YouTube crashed. Apparently YouTube crashed. So we're doing lives, and I'm gonna do, I got plenty of shorts to do. So I'm gonna still be posting tonight. So y'all go look out for that. But anyway, before we start the live, make sure that you like the live when you come in. Make sure that you go subscribe, honey, if you're not subscribed, because baby, why are you not subscribed? And you can go on my other platforms I have on my description. I got all my platforms on there, honey, on the links, honey. So all you gotta do is link. All you gotta do is press on the buttons, press the link, and you can go to it, honey. You ain't even gotta worry about typing it in, honey. And if you want to donate to this channel, I have all my links in my description box. I have my Cash App, stuff like that. If you want to send me a gift, I got my Amazon wish list and stuff like that. And I also have the super chats and super thanks and the gifts as well. You can send me a gift. But anyway, I'm folding my clothes. I just washed my clothes, so I'm just gonna be folding and yapping. What is everyone doing tonight? What is everyone doing tonight? Oh, I'm just wearing a robe. Just wearing a robe. Doing my this is my queen robe that I got because I'm the queen. I just want to yap about some things today. Well, tonight, if anyone's out there. But I just want to talk about a comment that I had earlier. That I had earlier or something like that. I think she was a pick-Misha. I'm sadly to say I think she was a pick-Misha, just off what she was talking about. She had to be a pick-Misha, but it's all right, honey. The pick-Mishas, y'all gonna have to really just, just wake up one day like we all had to. It was a young lady or older lady. I'm not sure, honey, because as the trolls do, honey, y'all don't be having no profiles. Hello, you guys coming in. But she was all like, oh, you don't cook, you don't clean, your man does, and all this other stuff. What do you do? And basically like, what do you do? And stuff like that. It's in one of my recent shorts, you guys. So I was just looking like, I just was laughing because, first of all, girl, your mama, your grandma was cooking and cleaning, honey. That don't make no man stop cheating. That don't make no man stop doing what they want to do. A man's going to do what they want to do. And men do what you allow, okay? So if you allow the man to keep doing this, honey, he's going to keep doing it, okay? So, and plus, you can't control a man. You can't control a man. I know a lot of us would like to, including me. But you can't, okay? And all of that pent up stuff, honey, it's not gonna work, okay? It's good for the giggles. I know, shits and giggles, I guess. But once you get a little older, honey, once you start getting, I'm almost 30 years old. And I'm not sure how old the young lady was or the older lady is, or even if it was a man. I don't know if it was I don't know. But I'm pretty sure they had some type of you know, Pig Misha, you know, energy going on. Probably didn't never had that, you know, the privilege, you know, to have a man do a lot of stuff for them without them, you know, really having to do a lot. But newsflash, it doesn't matter if you're in a mansion or if you're in the trailer, honey. If you let a man do certain things, honey, he will. Okay? If you let a man say, we can open this relationship, and you sitting there letting him do it, he's gonna do it. Okay? Because you allowed it. You didn't say, oh, well, I don't know about that one, honey, and I would never do no open relationship, honey. So if that's the case, we don't need to be together, honey. And if he really wants you, for you, he's gonna be like, he's either gonna probably do it behind your back, or he's just not gonna do it. But you know he ain't gonna do it with you because that's not what you like, and you didn't allow him to do that. Okay, we gotta stop. Okay, I know a lot of y'all moms did not teach you. Mine didn't either. Okay, but you have to find that stuff out when you get older. You have to understand that when you get older, you have to live your own life. You can't just, you know, with your mom. I know you probably saw your mom take out the trash for men. You know what I'm saying? That's sad. I'm very sorry that you had to witness that. But if a man gonna be with me, he gonna be a man. Okay? I don't care about none of that. I don't care about, oh, I wasn't raised like that. I don't care if you was raised in the streets. If you're gonna be my man, you're gonna do what I ask. And not saying control in a controlling way, but I'm not gonna do what another woman's gonna do. See, another woman might take all the trash out while you sit there and play the video games all day. She might go and work 2-3 jobs. Piggly Wiggly, she might go to Piggly Wiggly. She might go to Checkers. She might go to the gym and work. Okay? While you sit at the home, your luxury at home, soft life dad won't be working that with me. Okay? So, I don't know where we got that from my channel. I don't know how long the girl that, or the whoever it was that commented, because to me, I haven't seen them at all. Okay, I haven't seen a super chat. I haven't seen a comment like that from them. So I'm not sure. Like, you probably just was watching me and it just was like from afar. That's the only thing I can think of. But other than that, you're gonna learn on this channel, honey. You're not gonna see. You're not gonna see it. You're just not gonna see a whole lot of this. And you know, it's good. It's nothing wrong with, you know, being good to me. I'm not saying, oh, just treat your man like crap, which is a good thing sometimes. Sometimes it's good to treat your man like crap, but not like in a, I don't know, a really horrible way. But no, I'm sorry. I'm not, you missed that error, sis. I'm sorry. I probably would have agreed with you. But I'm sorry. I'm not going to be that type of woman that's going to be a pick Misha to a man. You're not going to see me with a helmet on while my man's at work. While my man's at home, you know, having too much time on his hands where he's not making no funds in the house. And then the only thing he can do is be on my dime. You're not going to see it. Not no more, you're not. Okay? So I'm very sorry, very, very, very sorry that you have to go through that. You probably a woman that has to do that. Okay? It's women out here that has to do that. I haven't seen my mama do it. I haven't seen my stepmama do it. Okay? Now, she did have her own job. My stepmama did have her own job and stuff like that. And my mom, she had her own job. But having to work and like really having to work and then having the privilege to work or not, I'd rather choose the second one. Okay? Now, we're not going to sit up there and act like this right here is not a job. Okay? Because once you start getting coins on here, it becomes a job. Now, it might not be a Piggly Wiggly like where you work, the young lady or the older lady works. You know what I'm saying? but it is a job. Now, I'm sorry that I have to, break it down to you like this, but honey, if you're cooking and cleaning with a man, for a man, that's not going to make him do it. That's not going to automatically make him do something for you. Like, oh my God, I have my personal maid at home. That's crazy. There's no man like that. I'm sorry. Now, listen to me. I know it's going to be some people that's going to be like, oh yeah, I love my woman to cook. I love my woman to clean up like the maid, honey. And yeah. But honey, you got to look at those type of men. Okay? Because baby, I guarantee you, they got somebody on the side that ain't doing all They got somebody on the side that ain't doing all that. Hello everyone, thanks for the heart. But yeah, I just really feel like you women really need to get it together, okay? And just really start to wake up, okay? I'm not sure if you just not, in touch with social media right now, but honey, it's a lot of stuff going on with the women, okay? And these men, okay? So you're saying cooking and cleaning help the young ladies on a daily trial? Because what I've seen, honey, it looks like my girl Young Miami was winning, okay? And it don't look like my girl was cooking and cleaning nothing, okay? The other women, I'm not sure if they was cooking and cleaning or not, but honey, it looked like nobody was, it looked like they was going to if they had to, okay? Push come to shove, honey, if he didn't have no maids, Diddy didn't have no maids or nothing like that, they would be in there, they would be the type of women to actually cook and clean and will be doing it and would love to do it, okay? They wouldn't mind, because I look at the Diddy trial and I'm listening to the women and I'm like, this really could have been avoided. This really could have been avoided. You said, damn, great show was over before it started. Honey, what are you talking about? What great show? Ain't no show, honey. Look, I ain't know it was coming out, honey. I hope my robe ain't showing my boobuses. But anyway, these women on the trial, I think it really just could have been avoided if they really just would have had some standards, a lot of standards, because I'm pretty sure Young Miami had some standards. Now, I'm not saying Young Miami wasn't getting down with the get down, because I'm pretty sure she was. But you have to understand, you still got to give these men some coochie. I didn't say you couldn't give them no coochie. If you're going with them and it's like a relationship thing, or you seeing this person, or they your provider, something like that, the coochie is going to have to be given, okay? But I just feel like it should have been some boundaries. It should have been some boundaries. It should have been some higher standards. I feel like when women go with men, I'm not gonna say I don't want to say high level man or anything, because I'm not sure. You said great BU. What is that? Oh my my little boob that was out. I don't know how it even came out. I thought I had it. I don't need to be flashing YouTube, honey. Look, we don't need to be flashing YouTube. But anyway, yeah, the women really needed some standards. That's the only thing I can see. I feel like if they had some standards, they would not have been in the situation they was in, because from what I'm seeing is they wasn't really forced to do the stuff that they was doing. Yeah, they probably was in a way threatened a little bit, because it's like, oh, you're not gonna pay my bills if I don't do this. So, a lot of people are going to see that and be like, oh, okay, well, or if you was ever in that situation. See, a lot of people were in situations like that, so you can't really talk on it. See, me, I was in situations like that, okay? But it's still a choice. Now, the choice may not be bad, but it's still a choice. It's still a choice, but, you know, I just feel like it should have been some more standards, a little more standards, then it would have been all right. Because Young Miami didn't got the most. From what I'm seeing, Young Miami didn't reap really the benefits, you know. And what I'm seeing right now is Kamisha, not Kamisha, but Cassie was a pick Misha. She was a pick Misha. She thought she was gonna get the glitz and get. She thought she was gonna get, you know, way more than Young Miami. She thought she was gonna be the light. She thought she was gonna have them, you know, be a big star, honey. And it just didn't work out like that. You just, you know, you just was some, I don't know. It just needed, some standards need to be put and some boundaries need to be put, okay? Even with the rich and some people say that you can really, you know, control like a billionaire and stuff like that, which you actually can. You actually can put up, not control, but what's up? But you actually can set your standards with men with money like that, like a whole bunch of money like that, because he had to pay. He's still paying Miss Jane Doe's bills, literally, and court fees. But I feel like, you know, he doing that, you know, for a reason. He has to be doing that for a reason. But y'all, I just think the women need to get more standards, honey. A lot of women be upset with me in real life as well. They be upset because they see me, I be in the trailer, honey, and they just don't understand how I don't have to, you know, really do too much. I don't have to do too much and all these things. But my thing, it just goes all the way to standards and just setting yourself up good, okay? That's all I can say. And having standards. And then the men are going to do what you allow, okay? So if I sat here and act like Molly the maid, I'm going to be treated like Molly the maid. Men really do like mean women. They do. They love a woman that can say what's on her mind. They love a woman that can be the one in the room that all the women are envious of. The one that one can just easily get away if she wanted to. They love women like that. They don't want to say that. But if you listen to them talk, if you listen to a lot of men that talk, I've listened to men talk for a long time. I'm an Aquarius, so I research a lot. So I look at a lot of interviews. I look at a lot of videos. I look at a lot of articles and stuff like that. I read a lot of articles. So I really know a lot about men. Not a lot about men, because men, but the certain things about men that I need to. But I know that men, you said each person has his own character, the man, and obey his own standards. Exactly. You're right, honey. Everyone has their own character, but some people actually take their own, some people actually take other people's character. So, and especially around this times, honey. Around these times, honey, there's a lot of people running off with people's characters, okay? And personalities, honey. You'll be thinking they got their personality. Whole time it's not. Whole time it's not even that. They done took that from somebody on Sesame Street. You see what I'm saying? So, but I get what you're saying though. Every Aquarius is not the same. So disclaimer, every Aquarius is not the same. You have to understand. You have to get more in tune and understand your chart. Get to know your charts. You can always look up your chart. There's different aspects on the chart. But I'm talking about for me. I'm an Aquarius. I know me as an Aquarius, okay? I know I speak my mind a lot. I speak my mind a lot. I don't care what no one says. I don't care if it's 1,000 people. I will be that one that's going to be like, well, I said, okay, I'm going to be that person. It's going to be me. Now, a lot of people don't like that because a lot of people are so used to everyone saying the same thing. Everybody want to march the same march. Nobody wants to be the one on the front line. See, me, I'm ready to be on the front line, and I don't care. And I'm not gonna say that having your opinion doesn't always go in your favor sometimes, but hey, I'm willing to take that risk, okay? I don't give a dang, okay? If it's something that I believe in, this is something I really believe in, and I know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna be like, well, shoot, but what y'all talking about? Because 9 times out of 10, y'all probably probably don't know what's going on either. And some people don't even have all the knowledge. You have to understand, a lot of people don't have the knowledge. And some people are not willing to have the knowledge. Some people are willing to run with somebody what they said. And that's it. They don't want to go on Google. They're not going to go on Google and try to check to see if it's right. They're not going to go and ask their mama to see if it's right. They're not going to even go ask God. Okay? So they're just going to just run with it. The first thing they heard is they're going to run with that. They're going to run with it. But me, I like to research a lot of stuff, like I said. And if it's something that I actually believe in, I'm going to actually go with it. I'm going to go with it, and I'm not going to care what no one says. Now, hey, if we fall out after that, we fall out. You must have been one to fall out. But hey, I'm going to still stand on what I said. I'm like I still said. But yeah, I just think women need to get more standards, okay? Because in this world now that I'm saying, it's getting weirder and weirder, which is have been always. It's always been weird, but to let go of the weirdness, women, we need to get more standards. We need to put up more boundaries. Excuse me, you need to be eating the girls up, honey. There's no reason why you should be a woman, especially if you're a black woman, sitting here talking about something. Oh, you should take out the trash. So you would take out the trash and you got an able-bodied man at home? Now I can see if he's sick and he just can't move at all, okay? Even then, I might ask another man, okay? I might even ask another man. Because one, what if I got on nails? What do I look like digging on the trash, getting the trash, and then it just pop open? Or what if it's a lot of stuff in there? What if it's a lot of stuff in there? Then you got to think about it. There's other men that will be watching that have different mindsets as well. They're going to be looking like, well, why is she taking out the trash and she got a man? It's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be a lot of that going on. Now, I know it's going to be people, you know, probably people watching or something like that. You're probably thinking, hey, you're crazy. But me, I know that already. I know I'm crazy. But not that dang on crazy. Not that dang on crazy to be taking out the trash and I got a man. You see what I'm saying? I can see if I didn't have no man. And even then, it's going to be somebody along that's going to be like, oh, little lady, you ain't got no man? You ain't got no man? Because y'all know how y'all men do. Oh, y'all ain't got no man? I'm going to take out the trash. Then they end up taking the trash. So at the end of the day, it's still going to be a man taking out the trash. And anyway, I'm sorry that some of your women didn't have dads, okay? You didn't have a man figure and y'all had to take out the trash. I've seen women around here taking out their own trash. They probably didn't got no man, or they probably do got a man. I don't know. But they take out their own trash. Why? I don't know. And some of them got kids. So my thing is, why don't you let the kids take out the trash? Let the kids take it out. They taking it out. So you're going to be a strong man. And then kids see that. Kids see, okay, my mama, she took out the trash. She was a strong man for all of us. And then they think when they grow up, they think the next person's supposed to do it. I'm not doing it. Now, I'm sorry your mama had to do it, but I'm not doing it. Okay, that goes all the way back to a man will do what you allow, okay? So if you sit there and say you're going to go take out the trash, he's going to expect you to do the trash all the time. And then what he's going to do? What is he going to do as a man? If he don't got to take out the trash, next thing you know, he's going to be saying, well, you can help me with that bill. More stuff. He's easing more stuff in there. You see what I'm saying? He's easing more things in there because men do what you allow, okay? And men love to test now. It don't matter if he's a real good man, okay? Even the good men do it. Even the nice men, as y'all say, do it, okay? But me being a man, me being not a man, Lord have mercy, me being a mean woman, I'm not going to stand for that, okay? What do I look like? Okay. No, I look dumb. I look dumb doing that. Because one, I got a whole man. Why would I call you my man? I got to go take out the trash. Then you shouldn't even have no man. That's crazy. You said you are so pretty. You said you are so pretty. He's just complaining. You said, what are you talking about, honey? I'm just talking about a comment that I had on one of my videos. The lady basically was like, she was all like, you don't clean and you don't cook, and basically what you doing? Basically, why would he do anything for you if you're not doing all those things? That's crazy work, right? But she didn't have a profile, so she probably looked like who did it and why. So you have to understand, people that don't have like privileges and stuff like that, they don't really get it. But that's so sad. You said, can I cook? I cannot cook. I actually can't cook, but I cook things that I know how to cook. Like I'll cook a hot dog. I'll cook some I'll probably grill the ground beef or something like that. I made some spaghetti today. You see what I'm saying? But you have to understand, my man, I'm not sure if you're new or not. You probably are new because you asked me, can I cook? I did plenty of lives. My man actually knows how to cook because his mom knows that. His mom is literally down the street from us. You know what I'm saying? So if need be, he can get a cooked meal. Okay? And she's always making sure she get cooked, okay? Always making sure, okay? So it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And then I don't know how to cook. So me burning up his money, making something that I don't know how to cook, and he know how to cook a lot of stuff, why would I cook? Why would I cook? And plus, I do clean. Now, I ain't gonna sit there and say I don't clean. I do clean because I like a clean area. I just love clean. I'm an OCD, okay? So I have a clean area. I know I have a clean area, okay? I'm gonna always do that. But just slaving and stuff like that, my man also cleans because it's like a thing to, I don't know, it takes off your mind with everything else. So some people need to clean. Some people need to clean, and cleanliness is next to godliness, okay? So I'm gonna clean, okay? Nothing wrong with that, okay? But all this cooking and cleaning is gonna make a man do right is crazy work. That's what I'm saying. Cooking and cleaning, nothing wrong with cooking and cleaning. I'm not saying nothing wrong with cooking and cleaning. Cooking and cleaning becomes a problem when you think a man is going to stop cheating. A man is going to stop doing other stuff that he wants to do. That's not going to stop a man from, oh, my woman cooks and clean at the house. I'm just going to make sure that I don't do, I'm just going to make sure that I don't need to do nothing. And then you see another woman, they don't even have to do that. So why do I have to do it? I'm not doing it. I don't care what you say. You said, show us, honey. I'm not showing you nothing. You said you got, she said you got pretty nails. Thank you. My nails actually were falling off. I had ran and it fell off, but I'm gonna fix it. Thank you, though. You said you work. If you work, it is okay. But if you're a housewife, you have to cook and clean, at least for yourself. At the end of the day, I'm not a housewife. I'm sorry who lied to you. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure who lied to you. I don't really have no, I don't have a housewife thing, but I'm house girlfriend. So until then, I might at that. Okay, but I don't see that ever happening. I'm gonna end up getting a maid because I don't. If you want something this like, oh, this just need to be an everyday thing. No, I'm not gonna do it. And I do work. This is my own thing. I'm an entrepreneur, so I do work. Now I can see if I was just a lazy, just don't do nothing. I don't wash my butt. I don't do nothing to my hair, which I don't have no wig on right now because I'm finna go to bed. It's late. I'm actually folding my clothes so I can jump into the shower. Okay, so I can relax, or I might just take a nice bath. That's what I might take. But other than that, no, that's just not gonna work. Now, I'm sorry that probably happened for you. You probably saw your mama do it. I'm not sure who you seen do that, but it's not okay. That's not okay. It's not okay, because you're gonna program a man to be like, okay, well, she's doing this. What else can she do? Next thing you know, I'm gonna have to do his toes for free. Next thing you know, I'm gonna have to do this for free. Stuff for free. Now, if tariffs, people are getting charged for tariff. People are charging a lot with these tariffs and stuff like that. So a lot of things are going up. So what do I look like doing something for a bare minimum if everything is going up? That's just crazy. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all moms really have messed y'all men up, and it's really sad. It's really sad to see. But I've watched my mom clean, cook, right? Guess what my stepdad did? He got him another woman, a young woman at that. And she didn't have to cook and clean. She didn't have to. She did cook, and she cleaned sometimes. But the majority of the time, he cooked and he cleaned. Now, he didn't even know how to cook like that. And she knew how to cook. She knew how to actually cook really good, my stepmom. But he did not cook like that. And guess what? I just seen how he was showering my stepmom versus my mom. See, my mom always had, she did, she was a nice woman. She was a nice woman. See, a nice woman. She wasn't a mean woman. My stepmom was a mean woman. And I seen how different my stepdad showed the two. I watched that. I watched how my dad no one could say anything about my stepmom. My mom, she cooks. She has babies. She cleans. She's getting big, though. You're getting big. You're not putting that energy in yourself. Where's your job? She didn't even think about even getting her own business. You see what I'm saying? So it's a difference between me and her, which I'm glad that I got to see two things like that, because it's like, wow. And then I'm seeing how my stepmom is talking to him. And I'm like, she's not even being nice to him. My mama was nice. Okay, now my mom did do a little stuff. Okay, my mom, she did went to the strip club and stuff like that. I guess she missed out on her 20s or something like that. And she just went through a midlife crisis in her 30s or something like that. I don't know. But she did cheat on my dad. But he wasn't Mr. Nice Guy either, honey. He was ladies' man, okay? He was ladies' man, but I guess she just was tired of the cooking and cleaning. She wasn't getting no attention like that. Of course you're not. You're a nice woman. See, men don't like nice women. Y'all don't. So we can stop acting like, y'all do. Now, the only reason y'all say y'all do is because y'all want women to be like, oh, Let me see. You just want to see how long you can get away with doing what you want to do, which is fine for the woman that you get, and you know she likes that stuff, okay? But you saying it's not true? Well, you probably one of those other men, honey. I don't have nothing to do with that. Y'all gonna have to keep looking at my channel, honey, or look at someone else's, and it's always men like that, honey. Look, we don't pay y'all no mind, okay? But thanks for the engagement. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for the engagement, though. But anyway, yeah, y'all don't like nice women. Y'all never did. Y'all just like nice women because y'all don't have jobs like that. Y'all don't have the money like that. So it's like the real woman that you want is not going to be able to do that, especially when you have the money. When you finally get the money, see, you probably don't have all the money like that. You probably don't, you know, or even have anything really. You're probably living with your mom, okay? You're probably just living with your mom. It's okay though. No, I'm not. We don't say that name on this channel. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Men, y'all just gotta do better, honey. That's all I can say. But other than that, you women, you just need to be a lot more meaner. Get a lot more meaner, honey. I'm gonna need you to step on his neck, honey. Step on his neck. And he ain't gonna ask for that no more. He ain't gonna ask you to take out no trash no more. Okay? Okay. I got my, you said don't say that. Look, it's true. It's probably true, honey. It's probably true. Look, I'm sorry. I've been a woman before. I'm not sure if y'all probably heard. I don't know if y'all have seen it or not. But I've talked about this before. Like, oh, I used to be the one that, you know, took care of dudes and stuff like that. It did not work out for me well. Okay? The last incident that I did, and it ended horribly. It actually ended horribly. It actually ended up on me getting set up. Yeah, to go to jail. So yeah, men, they will push it if you allow them. That's all I can say. You said I'm on my own. Well, I can tell, honey. I can tell. You're going to stay on your own, honey. Because no woman with that mentality that you got is going to be with you. I'm sorry. They're not. You said I was around you before 2001. Honey, I don't know who you are. I don't. But I was born in 1998. Okay? 1998. So I don't remember seeing you, honey. I don't. But if you do, honey, I'm pretty sure you can give me that money. If that's the case, you can give me that money that that was took from me when I was young. If you was that around me, then you would know about the situation with my folks. So, other than that, I don't think he was around. But anyway, I just came on here to yap. I got my clothes, finished my clothes. Okay, where am I gonna put this? Oh, I can keep this out because I can wear this. Well, I can wear this tomorrow. You said because you're a nice guy, no woman wants to be with me. Well, you gotta spend some money. You gotta spend some money. That's all I can say. Nobody wants to be with a nice guy that doesn't have no money. See, we love nice men. See, I love a nice man. Okay? One thing about me, I love a nice man. But nice men, they know how to give the money. They got to get the money. That's the only reason you probably don't, honey. You got to lead with a date. Lead with a date. Say you're going to pay her bills or something. Well, you know, vet the woman first. I ain't saying all that because, you know, The men do be getting, look, they do, but get taken advantage of. But to keep from that, I guess vet the woman, but don't be taking her on a walk date. Don't take her on a walk date, no hike date, no coffee date. Women are not going for that, okay? The only women that's going for that are the pick Misha women that go dark, that didn't have enough, you know, experiences with men. They don't have enough experiences for them to be like, okay, he's doing for other girls and not you. He's doing for other girls. You can't even do anything with him. You can't even get this out of him. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. You said you are a gold digger. There is no such thing as gold digging because a lot of men don't have enough gold to dig. You see what I'm saying? It's not enough gold to dig for to be a gold digger. See, a gold digger, I don't really know where that term really even originated from, but I feel like a gold digger would be like, I don't know, something more sinister, I feel like. But a man providing for a woman should never be considered a gold digger. That's crazy. I'm sorry, that's crazy. It's crazy. I'm never gonna go with a dude that's gonna tell me, oh, you paying for my drinks. I'm paying for your drinks. What? No. Because I'm guarantee you, his dream woman, see, when men like women, they don't see, oh, that girl right there, she gonna be taking out my trash. She's so fine, I'm gonna let her take out all my trash. I'm gonna let her do all my... Men don't look at no woman and say that. Y'all look at women and say other stuff. Y'all be looking at her butt and her face and all the other, what she got on. Y'all don't be thinking, oh, I'm gonna have this girl right here buying me drinks. And it be the most beautiful woman. It be the most beautiful woman, honey. You think you're gonna have Tinker Sumter taking out your trash? I don't know if you know who Tinker Sumter is. But any beautiful woman, Sierra, Beyonce, anybody that's nice looking, that's gonna take out your trash. And you're a man, an able-bodied man at that. No, you're not gonna see it. I'm sorry. And if you do, they don't have no higher self-esteem of themselves. Okay? And no one taught them right. And they didn't even get no experience to treat themselves right. So I've been through enough situations and I get called gold digger, but gold digger is just from men that don't really got it like that. And that's the only we don't listen to men like that. Okay? So I'm sorry for all the men that think we care. If you call us a gold digger, we don't. We don't. Okay? We actually hurry up and scroll past you so we don't see you ever again. And that's just the reality of it. But, you know, it's some men, you know, they don't really, it's delusional. It's a little mental thing going on in the mind. They just feel like, okay, we don't got to do anything. We're men. But this is a world designed for men. White men at that. And you think I'm finna sit here and be taking out the trash? Oh, no, babe, I'm finna get the most out of life. That's why I'm getting my body together. That's why I'm learning more things. And I'm working on my business. See, I don't be at the house just watching TV. Okay? So that's when we can put that in a different thing. Okay? I'm not at home just sitting here waiting for my man to come back. That's crazy work. That's where y'all get it mixed up. And so I'm sorry that y'all moms, you know, your dads definitely probably taught y'all bad, but that has nothing to do with me. And that's why women like me are going to always win, because we're not going to sit here and let a man do all this weird stuff to us and then end up in situations where we don't even want to be in. Like I was saying, Jane Doe did not have any standards. So that's why she had all this stuff going on with her. You see what I'm saying? Young Miami probably was doing freak offs, and I'm pretty sure she was. Which, let's be for real. Men, you know, y'all gonna have to give up the coochie. Okay, we get it. We get it. But she still got something with that. You see what I'm saying? A man has to be a man. A man's role is to protect, provide, serve. That's what I think. That's what I believe. That's what I've been seeing. That's what I've been seeing. All the movies I've seen where the woman was this slave and basically a slave, the maid, and then here comes another woman. We wondering where the next woman is, and we looking at her situation. Just look at the movies. Just look at the movies, just for reference. I know people don't like to think that movies are real, but a lot of movies are fictional, I know. But a lot of movies are based in real life. Look at the woman. The woman that's cleaning, she working, the man be at home. Guess where he at? He going to go find another woman that don't even got to do all that. 9 times out of 10, she's spread eagle. She's somewhere spread eagle. Or in the higher level movies, she's somewhere in a nice restaurant, nice dress, hair laid, money given to her, money that he told her he didn't have. He told the other woman he didn't have. And my girl, the other girl, she just in there. She in there cooking, cleaning. Oh yeah, he gonna come back home. He's coming back home. Baby's in the back, crying. But guess where he at? Busting down the next one. And she ain't gotta do none of that. I ain't see her cook. I ain't see her clean. I ain't even see her send a plate. You see what I'm saying? He said, are you sure? He said, yeah, waiting to exhale. It's a lot of movies out there like that. So I don't know. People just got to find out for themselves, okay? I don't want to be the person to be like, oh, I'm going to make you do this. I'm just here to tell y'all about the situations, okay? And I know it's a lot of young people that watch my channel. It's a lot of older people too. Now, a lot of older people are upset because they had to do all these things and they didn't even know about this. They didn't even know that, oh, what? A girl doing all this, a woman doing all this, and they ain't gotta do this. And I'm over here doing all this and I can't even go to the movies. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy work, but it's a reality check. It's sad. But I had to go through that too. But I'm glad I had to go through that earlier in life because I'm not doing that ever again. And any man that feel like they can do all that, because some men do, a lot of men don't know until another woman gets into their life. Until another woman comes into their life, that's when they'll know. See, when you with a lot of women that's letting you dog them out and all this other stuff, and then you find a woman that's not, oh, you didn't unlock the golden box. You didn't unlock the new character. Because now this man is like, well, I'm the one, especially if he pursued you, because I'm not pursuing no man. I'm sorry. I'm not coming up to no man. I'm not coming up to no man and be like, oh, yeah, I love you. I want to take you out. No, you're not gonna hear that from me. You're not. Okay? You said you're from Atlanta? No, I'm not. I'm from Columbus, Georgia, honey. Columbus at that. So you have to understand, I had a different life. I had a different life growing up. No, it was not the suburbs. No, it wasn't spoon-fed. It's a lot of dog-eat-dog world in Columbus, Georgia. So a lot of women there don't know. And I come from where women are stronger than the men. So a lot of women probably aren't living a soft life in Columbus. Unless they're probably on the north side and they're white. Or if they're black, they didn't got out the hood, thank God, and they didn't, put it in there. They was in there, they didn't got introduced. You said you was in the hood? Yes, I was. I was in the hood. I was. So isn't that exciting to see? I was in the hood. I could have been a woman that, paying for the dudes out here, scamming and doing all this other stuff. No, it's not me. It's not me. I'm sorry. People got to learn. People got to understand, like, people be in the hood, and it's 2 ways. You can be in the hood, and you can keep that hood mentality and then do, God's what with it as a woman. Because there's women in Columbus that's crazy. It's this hot mess, honey. Okay? Which is everywhere. Which is a lot of places everywhere. Then you can be in a situation where you can be like, okay, I'm finna do some good stuff. I'm finna change my life. I'm finna do a better way. I'm finna do a better route. I'm finna unlearn what I've been taught, because clearly what I've been taught is not right, and it's not gonna help me in the life that I want. Okay? Period. You said, was you a dancer once upon a time? Yes, I was a dancer. I was a dancer, and I'm a really good dancer. I was a dancer, a stripper, and I was a dancer on the dance team in school. But I didn't dance like that, like Jocelyn and now Jocelyn Hernandez. I think I probably danced for like 4 days. I think I did like 2 parties, 2 stripper parties, and then I did like 2 club things. Or was it 3? It had to been 2. It probably did 2. But I know I can count on my fingers how many times I've danced. But other than that, I dance like a stripper for my man. Hello. And my man do not mind. Okay? He don't mind it. He don't mind it. But ain't nothing wrong with that, honey. I don't think nothing wrong with strippers and stuff like that. Strippers, people that dance. I just feel like what are you gonna do the rest of your life? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna have something else to see? I love women that have been dancers, like Gorgeous Doll. That's why I salute Gorgeous Doll, because Gorgeous Doll, she got a lot of controversy right now and stuff like that. But on TikTok and stuff like that, with the other girl, I don't know, putting her out. But I like the other girl too. But I just feel like I love a woman that can go to do the stripping game and then make their own business. She live in luxury and stuff like that. She got she got her kids, she got her man and stuff like that. I'm not sure, as far as what's going on, but what I can see, she has a really good business going on. She just do her TikTok stuff, and she don't gotta dance. I just don't respect women that be in the dancing stuff and they just feel like, oh, this is just it. I'm gonna dance till I'm 100. Dancing is just life, okay? Now I see if you was just like a ballerina, or if you was just going to the musical and dance, cool. We care. Or if you was going to school, like when I was dancing in school, I thought I probably would go to college or something like that and do the dance. But then I was like, nah, it was too strict, honey. Imagine in college, honey, dance. I know they're gonna be strict. Then I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to relearn all that, and no, I don't know. But I like to dance though. I do like to dance. I've always liked to dance. Kind of wish if I was, I don't know. I didn't really like school like that, so I'm not gonna say, oh, I wish I can go back. But if I did do the dancing stuff back then, over again, I would have started a little more earlier than I did. I think I started dancing probably like 10th grade, 10th going into 11th grade, I think, like that, something like that. But other than that, I would have definitely did it earlier. But my sisters and stuff like that, they did it. They do the dancing stuff and like dance teams and stuff like that. But I love a dance. I love a dance, honey. But we don't got no strip clubs in my city. I wish they did. They need to open some. I wouldn't mind hosting. Now I would host. I probably would host. Or I'd probably do like a waitress or something like that. But dancing and stuff like that, no. Y'all men do not be wanting to speak. That's why I left, honey, because in my city, I don't know, they didn't really have it like that. So I was like, And then I tried even dancing at Atlanta. I was like, nah. I was like, no thanks. You said you can work at my club. I can work at your club as what, honey? And where are you even located, honey? I'm in Alabama. But I don't do that stuff no more. I would do, like, if I really do something like that, I would just like host and stuff like that. I would do my own thing, or probably have like my own cabaret or something like that. I would do that. Other than that, me dancing and all that, no. Then that was just a way to me getting some money, because I quit. I was young and dumb then, so I just quit, without no plan. So it was just like, I'm finna go strip. Because everybody was stripping then, so it was just like, oh, it was a thing to do. So that was it. You said you said in New York. In New York? You way in New York? I'm in Alabama. I am in down home, down the street, Piggly Wiggly. But New York is crazy. Now I probably would do like some hosting or something like that. Other than that, I know how to have a good time now. I know how to have a good time. But other than that, I haven't really been out on a club scene like that. I really just been focusing on me and my businesses and stuff like that I got. Other than that, I don't be in that light no more. I don't even have any friends. No girlfriends. You know, y'all be asking, the men be asking, do y'all got friends? I don't got none. I done had to cut so many friends off, which is a good thing because you don't need the wrong people in your camp. Had the wrong people in your camp, all your stuff will fall off. Let's see. But yeah, you guys, all I want to talk about, I just want to yap about it today, honey. I just had a little comment, honey. I want to see. I just want to talk about it. That's all. It was on my mind. I was like, that's so sad how women are. That women have to, some women don't even know that they don't really have to do all that. Like, cooking and cleaning is not gonna make a man do. Like, a man's gonna do what he want to do. Like, if he wants to do it, he's gonna do it. Cooking and cleaning is not gonna be like, oh, she cooks and clean for me. Oh, just be like, no. Cooking and cleaning does not automatically just unlock the man to just act completely right and not look at no woman. He's just not gonna look at no woman because you cook and clean. Now, those things are nice, which I don't mind doing. That's if I want to, but I do things too. I don't just sit at the house. People think I'm just sitting at the house. How can that be when I'm just sitting at the house doing nothing when I'm posting content as well? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. But yes, you guys, I have to go. I have to take my shower and stuff like that. It's so late. Then I have to get up. I have so much to do tomorrow. What's tomorrow? What's today? Thursday. You said, what type of business do you have? Always good to see you, sexy. Thank you. I didn't know you were still on here. You said what business? Well, I'm just gonna tell you that I have YouTube. That's all I'm gonna say, honey. I'm not gonna roll out the businesses that I have because we don't tell men what all we have. But what as far as you can see is I have YouTube. Okay, I have YouTube. And if you don't have Temu, I got my link in my description box. So get affiliates from that. And that's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. But anyway, you guys, I gotta go. Let me put this in. Or do I want to keep this? Is this a little hot? Is this a little too hot for summer? I think this might be a little too hot. I'm gonna put this in my closet. You said I've been in and out. The money still calling. You said you've been in and out. The money is still calling. No, that's right, honey. Get your buddy. Get your buddy. But anyway, you guys, I'm finna go. Make sure y'all come in. Look at all my other shorts that I posted. I got some more shorts posting because I didn't post that many because, like I said earlier in the live, that YouTube crashed earlier, so I didn't get to post as much as I wanted to. So I would just be posting, I guess, for a lot for the day. Well, for the night, morning. I don't know. Wherever y'all at. Wherever y'all at. Okay. You said, good luck to you. Thank you. You said, I'm in Detroit, but I can be on my way to Alabama pretty. I'm not. You said, I always check out your shorts and comment. I could look at you all the time, sexy. Thank you. Make sure you like too and comment. You said, something dropped. California finest in the building. He said California's finest. California finest. Isn't it a chocolate? I think I heard a chocolate like that. California finest. You said, I'm not a social media person. You are pretty. Thank you. But yes, you guys, I have to go. Make sure y'all subscribe. and all the things and the things. And I will be back, honey. I will be back. Until next time, make sure that you put them donuts down too, honey. It goes for the men too. The men need to put the donuts down as well. Bye-bye.